Chelsea 3, Premier League champions Liverpool 1. And this is a massive, massive result for us. Huge confidence booster coming into the Newcastle game. And we are now level on points with Newcastle, 3 points ahead of Nottingham Forest, who has a game in hand and plays Crystal Palace later on today. So we'll keep an eye on that game. And this is the first time we've beaten Liverpool at home since 2018, Conte season. You know, that's 7 years ago. And I see a lot of people still downplaying this win. You know, that Liverpool on the beach, they didn't play the strongest team. While you still have to go out there and do a job. And that's exactly what the players done today. So credit to the players, credit to Enzo Maresca for changing the system. You know, it worked very, very well today. So hopefully we'll see more of the system going forward. What you saw against Liverpool was not a possession style of play. It was a counter-attacking style of play. You know, and if you look at the stats, we had 35% of the ball. You know, and I've been saying this, that this team is not suited for possession style of play because we don't have enough technical players to play that way. But we do have players for a counter-attacking style of play. You know, we have wingers that are fast, that have pace, that have skill, that can go past them in 1v1. You know, they love to run into space. The wingers as well as Nicholas Jackson. You know, we have players like Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer, along with Lavia and Caicedo at times, that can make that pass, that can make a through ball pass to a Jackson, to a Madueke, to a Neto, to a Sancho. And that's exactly how we scored most of our goals this season. Just go back and look at how we play. All the goals we scored was in transition. Because we have players that can take the ball off other players of the opposition and give it to someone like an Enzo and a Palmer that can pick out those passes in behind. You know, not the possession style of play, because what do we do with the ball? It's always side to side, backwards passing. The players don't know what to do with it because we don't have enough technical players, you know, like a Man City is, to go past 2-3 players to create space. We play much better in a transition when we take the ball off the opposition and play into space. And that's how we've been punishing teams throughout the season, even last season as well. So, even the first goal, Lavia gets the ball, gives it to Palmer. Palmer gives it to Neto. Neto crosses into Enzo Fernandez. Liverpool are struggling to come back. By the time they are trying to come back, Enzo Fernandez puts the ball past Ellison, makes it 1-0. In the 3rd minute of the game, we totally stunned Liverpool at that point. We finished the first half 1-0, strong. You know, Liverpool didn't do anything much to threaten us. Second half starts. Again, another ball. Cole Palmer takes the ball, passes it into Madueke, doesn't get to Madueke. Virgil van Dijk tries to clear the ball and he hits Kwanzaa and it goes into the net, makes it 2-0. At this point, I'm thinking, hey, we are beating Liverpool now because we are totally, outplaying them at this point in time. And then the annoying part happens when Liverpool scored a free header from a corner. Virgil van Dijk. And you know why it's annoying is because it was a free header. There was no one there to obstruct him. You know, game goes on. Liverpool tries to get back in the game. There's points in the game where Liverpool had like 96% possession of the ball, like for 10 to 15 minutes. You know, but we were compact, we were defending well. You know, the midfield, we were dominating in midfield as well. You know, Caicedo, Lavia, Enzo doing the work in midfield, as well as the defenders doing the job as well. There was a chance for Darwin Núñez to get into goal, but Trevor Chalobah made a fantastic block. You know, he had to time it perfectly because if he got it wrong, it would have been a penalty to Liverpool. But he got to the ball first into Sanchez's hands, and nothing much Liverpool could offer. You know, there was a few chances they had, but it went wide of the goal. Didn't really threaten Sanchez that much. And comes in the 3rd goal. Caicedo getting the ball, running into the penalty box, and Kwanzaa gets it wrong. doesn't get the ball, gets Caicedo first, and it's a definite penalty. You know, Cole Palmer steps up, last kick of the game, and he slots it in to make it 3-1. Fantastic performance, you know, from everyone, apart from Nicholas Jackson, who I thought didn't have a good game. That's why he got subbed off first. And there's 5 players I would like to pick out of this team that I think that stood out more than any other player. And that is Cole Palmer, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, and Trevor Chalobah. Right? Like I said, everyone else played well, apart from Jackson. Like Cucurella, Neto, Madueke, all were at good games. But the standouts for me were those 5 players. You know, they really changed the game for us. They changed the game for us. So credit to those guys, credit to the team. Like I said before, credit to Enzo Maresca for changing up the system and not forcing this possession-based football, because it's not working for us. It's not working for us. Whenever we play like this, we win games. This is exactly how we beat Newcastle at the start of the season as well. So hopefully we keep the same team going into the Newcastle game, and we can do a job over them. And then we'll have one foot in the Champions League. One foot will be in the Champions League. Then we'll just have to beat Manchester United. And if we beat them, if we get another 2 victories, Champions League is secured for us. So, like I said, massive victory for us. Hopefully, we can do the same against Newcastle, and then we can qualify for Champions League. So people, that's my match reaction. Like the video if you enjoyed this one. Leave your comments down below if you agree with me, or if there are other things you want to add to what I already said. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are on a road now to 500 subscribers. We are now currently at 300 and something subscribers. So thank you for everyone who subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, people. Peace.